somewhere in the Alps.
So, Agent Gracefully, you're part of our spy exchange program from Canada?
Try not to say my name too often. I'm trying to travel incognito.
Actually, you're traveling in the Alps. What do you have there?
I got something very important out of a smelly trash can.
Well, of course it's smelly. If you got it out of a trash can, you need a hobby.
No, not smelly. Smelly! As in the Society of Meaningless Evil Larceny Lying and Yelling.
Of course, our evil nemesis.
Spy Fox, you've got to get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
No, I've got a better idea. I'd better get this trash bag to Spy Corps headquarters.
Oh, and take this gadget from Professor Quack. You may need it.
What is it?
Dehydrated skis. Inside of this little pill is a pair of skis. All you have to do is add water.
And pray tell, why would I need a pair of skis? I came to get information, not recreation.
You may need them to get away from those bad guys. Good luck, Spy Fox.
Bad guys? Got water? I've got to get out of here. Although this would be a nice getaway cottage, I've got to get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters. It's a bucket of water. I've got to get out of here and get this bag to Spy Corps headquarters. If I had skis on, I could show those goons why I won the Spy Corps freestyle ski jump competition. Here's where my notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information. Water, work your magic. The dehydrated skis are now rehydrated. Feet, don't fail me now. Skis, I mean. Which way should I go? Which way should I go? Here go. Did you miss me, Chief?
So you've analyzed the trash bag, I see. And what have you found?
It's a model box 1/1000 scale for one evil robot. On the side it says, "Some assembly required." Sounds like an excellent title for one of my adventures.
It has a mailing label that reads, To LaRoche, care of Chateau LaRoche, World's Fair. Inside the box are assembly instructions. You'd better take these with you, Spy Fox.
Wow, you can learn a lot by reading.
If Smelly is involved, they must be up to their usual no-goodness. You'd best go check out this World's Fair. Monkey Penny and Quack have already set up the mobile command center.
I'm on my way, Chief.
Spy Fox, are you okay?
Shaken but not stirred, Monkey Penny.
So it looks like we're on to something big.
Yes, I think Smelly is up to some monkey business, Monkey Penny. And it looks like it's up to you, me, and Professor Quack to get to the bottom of it. Well, you and me anyway, Monkey Penny. I brought the assembly instructions I got out of the Smelly trash bag.
Well, of course it's smelly if you got it out of a trash bag, Spy Fox.
No, Monkey Penny, not Smelly. Smelly, as in the Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
Our evil nemesis.
Why don't you leave those assembly instructions here with me? Then you can refer to them whenever you're back here at the Mobile Command Center. And remember, you can contact me via your spy watch at any time.
Don't forget to check out the Spy Vending Machine, Spy Fox. It's full of new gadgets for you to try out. I'm sure you'll find some of them quite useful.
Thanks. Now I need to go get busy and go give that LaRoche at the Chateau LaRoche a visit and find out just what he's up to. A spy key replicator can. What's the key to this gadget, Professor Quack?
That's a one-shot camera, like no other in the world. It's specifically made for replicating keys. You take a picture of the key you want to replicate, then bake it in an oven. The picture shrinks down and hardens into an exact duplicate of the key you took the picture of. It can only hold one picture at a time, but you can take a picture over another picture. If you bake a picture into the wrong key, just insert the key back into the camera and it will turn back into key film.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Don't worry, it's a point-and-shoot, easy-bake gadget. It's a good thing I need my fiber.
That's the Spy Gadget Vending Machine. That's the Spy Gadget Vending Machine. This is a rather cool-looking device. What is it? One of those novelty gadgets that lets you see what you'll look like in 50 years?
It's an ID maker. Of my own creation, of course. It's for making identification cards.
Fascinating. How does it work?
You place a photo in the photo slot, choose an occupation, and any name you like, then press the Process ID button. A completed ID will pop out of the machine.
Professor, you're amazing. What if I made an ID, but then I change my mind and want to make a different one?
Well, if you don't like the ID you created, you could make another card. Just reset the name and occupation, insert a new photo, then press the Process ID button again.
That sounds like fun. Creating false ID cards is something only secret agents can do, and then only when we're on a case.
Right!
Journal. Ballerina. The entrance is closed and it's locked up tighter than an impervious steel door. Are you happy with your job as a service guard?
Oh yes, quite happy, thank you. Still, I like to immerse myself in the peaceful harmony of bungee jumping. Excuse me, sir.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but unfortunately, I cannot allow you to enter through the service entrance. I'm sorry, but I can only let cashiers with proper ID in today. See, it has the job title of cashier and a matching photo.
I seem to have lost my ID. Can you let me in without one?
I feel your pain, sir. Really, I do. Unfortunately,
It seems that I'll have to find a way to get the proper ID. A free photo booth. Just one of the many joyous pleasures in life. It says clown. Ditch. Wait. Golfer. Tourist. Cashier. Dentist. Nut. Arena. France. None. Arena. France. That's not really my best side. Perfect. Jump. Helicopter. Cashier. Murray. Carlton. Rudy. Nell. Chuck. Excellent. The photo's in place. Professor Quack's machine works perfectly. My identification card is complete. I expect that this will come in quite handy. Here you are, sir. One cashier ID card.
Oh my, I'm so happy that you were able to find it. Let me guess. It was in your other pants, wasn't it?
Why, yes it was. You must be psychic. If you'll excuse me, I'm late for work and they need me in the restaurant.
Oh, I understand. I won't keep you any longer. I'll just keep your ID on file for you, Chuck.
Keep up the good work.
Have a spectacular day. And if I don't see you tomorrow...
Are there any great culinary moments in Grand Opera?
Yes, in Hansel and Gretel, when they cook the witch. It was dreadful.
Would you have preferred a different ending?
No, I would have used a bay leaf and a lot more pepper. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Ah, Napoleon LaRoche. I should have known you'd taken up with the likes of Smelly.
So Spy Corps has sent the famous Spy Fox to try and stop my plans for world domination.
World domination? Of course.
Ha! Since you're one of the few people who could possibly understand my genius, I will explain my entire plan to you in nauseating detail. You see, I reversed the scale on the smelly evil dogbot assembly instructions. I've created a 1,000 to 1 scale, fully functioning evil dogbot.
Just where do you think you can hide such a monstrosity?
You silly spy. You're standing in it.
Of course, you've disguised the evil dogbot as the centerpiece for the World's Fair. Complete with a revolving restaurant.
One has to eat, no? Observe the means to my world domination. People buying tickets for the World's Fair do not realize that as they file through the turnstile, they are unwittingly winding the highly advanced clockwork mechanism within the evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth person has filed through, the dogbot, now wound to maximum capacity, will embark upon its horrifying rampage of destruction! Once I have unleashed the dogbot, all the world's leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It is unstoppable. It cannot be called off because it has no off switch. Yes, I have removed the off switch and hidden it somewhere in the World's Fair. So cleverly, so subtly, that you will never find it.
That's what you think, LaRoche.
Even if you did find the off switch, you would still need the activation code to turn the switch off. And even if you had the off switch and the activation code, you could never hope to get past the diabolically clever security device located in the evil Dogbot's Achilles heel, which is the only way into the Dogbot's inner workings. It is hopeless, Monsieur Le Fox. There's no way you can beat me!
You'll never get away with this, LaRoche.
Oh, I think I will. And now, Monsieur Le Spy Fox, adieu.
Judging by those monstrous metallic molars, I've been imprisoned in the Dogbot's mouth. How humiliating. I must find a way out of this cell so I can stop that evil roach. If I could only reach that fire escape through these teeth. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon. LaRoche's goons didn't follow the assembly instructions close enough. They seem to have left a few gears missing out of this contraption. It's a picture of an extension. I wonder where this gear goes. This crazy gear mechanism. This gear is too big to go there. This gear is too small. This gear is too small. I bet this loose gear is supposed to go somewhere. That did the trick. Well, I guess it's like they say. The tooth shall set you free. Talk about escaping by the skin of your teeth. Now to stop LaRoche and his evil plans for world domination. My spy watch is beeping. I'd better answer it.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless has intercepted a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
Where's it coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from an exhibit called We World.
We World, eh? Sounds silly.
The message is staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to hear it. You can pick him up here at the Mobile Command Center.
By the way, I've recorded Napoleon LaRoche's evil plans, and I'm sending them to you via the Spy Watch.
I look forward to hearing the dish. Monkey Penny, out.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
Likes? Watching the hardening of gelatin. Dislikes? When the temperature goes over 80 degrees. Hey, you! You cannot go in! The Wax Museum is not open yet!
Would you believe me if I told you that I had my own television show on public access called Entering the Wax Museum?
Yes, but you may not go in. And don't stand in front of that thermometer. I have to keep a close eye on it.
That's quite a thermometer.
Yes, I have to keep a very keen eye on it. If it goes above 80 degrees, the wax figures will start to melt. Then I'll have to run to the phone to call the air conditioning repair place. They put me on hold for hours. It's terribly boring.
I can't imagine.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless is still here at the Mobile Command Center waiting for you.
Oh, right. He's intercepted a microfiche message from informant Dottie Dash.
Right. The message was staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to We World to hear it.
Roger, and out. Fun. Would you say you specialized in Swedish or sports massage?
I went to the Oh Man That Hurts School of Massage.
Oh man, that hurts? Why do they call it that?
Because of this.
Oh man, that hurts.
After that, you should feel like a whole new person.
Did you know that Renovus is souvenir spelled backwards?
Well, that's about as valuable as a moldy 1974 cottage cheese souvenir.
Wow, do you really think so?
I'd better answer my spy watch.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, an informant has a hot tip about the off switch and is waiting for you at the Food of the Future exhibit. Ask for the candy apple.
The candy apple. Got it, thanks.
Monkey Penny signing off.
Spy Fox out. So, what's cooking?
Food and sticks. And food on sticks.
Food for thought?
No lamb chop. Food for eating.
Very strange weather we're having, eh?
Everything's grand when you have food on stick. Don't you think, sweetie?
Yes, I suppose so. I can gather information about LaRoche with this talk balloon.
Please stand by.
Spy Fox, Agent Walter Wireless is still here at the Mobile Command Center waiting for you.
Oh, right. He's intercepted a microfiche message from informant Dottie Dash.
Right. The message was staticky, and Walter Wireless needs to get closer to WeWorld to hear it.
Roger, and out. So that's my contact, eh? Brilliant disguise. I'd like a candied apple, please.
Certainly, sir. Here at Food of the Future, all food is on sticks. It allows you to enjoy your favorite foods without using a knife or fork or having to stop what you're doing. Here you go, a free candied apple on a stick sample.
Well, I have the candied apple.
Isn't that just grand?
Yes, but I, meaning me, have in my possession the candied apple.
Only one candied apple sample per customer. Now run along and enjoy the fair, Pumpkin.
Maybe she wants me to come back when there are less people around. Oh well, this candied apple looks good.
Watch what you're doing. You want to give me a coronary?
Ah, Lenny, you're the apple of my eye. What information do you have for me?
Hi, Spy Fox. Listen close. There are spies everywhere, so don't look directly at me. This leaf contains the information that you need.
This is too small to read.
What do you want from me? I wrote it with my teeth. Now I got to split. People are starting to stare. Throw me in the dumpster.
Suit yourself.
Oh! I'm all right. Save yourself.
Something seems fishy. Cod, bare your soul.
Oh, I'm sadder than an ant in the neck brace at a picnic. In the old days, it never failed. The Cape Cod would razzle and dazzle with his mighty cape of joy, and then the finale. A shot out of the cannon.
Sounds exciting.
Then, one fateful day, we were at a sea monkey convention, and my assistants Goldie and Blow were setting up my act. My lucky clear goggles were misplaced, and in their stead was a pair of dark goggles.
So what you're saying is that you need your lucky clear goggles?
You ever try to steer yourself with dark goggles after you've been shot out of a cannon, son?
Not lately, no.
Well, it's impossible to see the target.
How about lending me your dark goggles?
Since I don't have my lucky clear goggles, I need something to wear for my act. Even though these ones are so dark, I keep missing the target.
What's this? It looks like a pair of binoculars. Whatever that thing is, it's letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil dogbot's Achilles heel. It looks like some kind of breath analyzer. There's too much of a rose tint on that screen to make out what breath it's showing.
Hold up there, sir. You have a stamp on your hand?
No, I can't say that I do.
I better stamp your hand so you can get back into the fair. There you are, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Spy Fox, I've been waiting for you. Smelly is up to their usual bag of dirty tricks, I see.
Walter Wireless, Spy Corps' top tracking bug. Good to be working with you again, Walt.
You too, Spy Fox. The last time I ended up with a fever from being cat scratched.
Right. Sorry about that. So, you picked up a microfiche message from Dottie Dash.
That's right, but all I could make out was something regarding an off-switch activation code before the signal went dead. I've got to find Dottie Dash, Spy Fox. This must be important. The signal was traced to an exhibit in the fair called WeWorld.
WeWorld, eh? Sounds like your kind of place. Well, hop aboard, Walter, and I'll get you into this WeWorld.
I'm in there like swimwear.
Heck, that's my line. That's the Spy Key Replicator cam. The door is locked. What's the worst part of this job?
The uniforms make me look like a security guard.
But you are a security guard.
Oh, yeah? Unless you're playing piano. Hands off those keys! Those keys are to all the exhibits at the fair, and they're my responsibility.
Well, actually, I do play piano.
Just keep your hands off those keys.
I wonder which key I should take a picture of.
Hey, hands off those keys! Those keys are to all the exhibits at the fair. No one can touch them but me.
It says 6. Which key should I take a picture of? Key 6. That's not going to do me any good.
Go right in, Chuck.
Stir, stir, stir.
Would it be okay if I used your oven? It's really quite urgent.
That oven is a highly sophisticated piece of kitchen equipment. Only trained chefs can use it, and I'm afraid someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Clown. Dishwasher. Professor Quack, what does it mean when the ID machine does this?
I believe it means that the machine is broken.
It looks like that machine is permanently out of service. It's a good thing I was able to make my ID card before it broke. The Stealth Vac. How does it work?
You just hook up the handy nozzle, then press vacuum to suck up the particles into the handy travel bag. Or press reverse vac to blow the particles housed in the travel...
Spy heat. This looks like some hot work. How does this gadget work, Professor Quack?
Now this gadget, I'm really proud of. You can spray it on something, say like a thermometer.
That's the spot. That's not going to do me any... How does this termite grenade work again, Professor Quack?
You toss it at something made of wood and get out of the way. The termites will tear through wood.
An alarm deactivator. What in the world could this gadget be used for?
Well, it's used to turn off alarms. You attach one end to where the...
That's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good.
Someone's in the kitchen with... Flip, flip, flip.
What can you tell me about Napoleon LaRoche?
He's my boss, the one who owns this restaurant.
I understand. Thanks for the info. Venus flytraps, May I please use... What's the most challenging part of being a...
Stir, stir, stir.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. That bad guy put on those glasses, breathed on that breath device, and the secret door opened. That must be the secret door LaRoche mentioned that leads to the inner workings of the evil Dogbot. I need to figure out how to get in there. These rose-tinted glasses might come in handy.
It's movie time, movie time, movie time. All your favorites on a stick. Now playing.
Welcome to You Clone It, where you get two for the price of one.
Stereo sheep.
I'm Doll, and I'm Lee.
Hello, Dolly. So nice to have you back where you belong. You clone it?
You got it. Got one, two, clone it.
May I clone something?
What shall we clone? Our paycheck. No, really. The cloning machine can only replicate food items.
That won't do me any good. That's not going to do me any good. Just watch this spy heat the joint up with a demo of his spy heat. Excuse me, but the temperature has gone up well over 80 degrees.
Oh no! I must call the air conditioning repair place. Oh dear, I'll be on hold for hours.
That spy heat certainly was the hot ticket. Bella a Bug, who worked hard for Roaches' rights. She worked hard for better housing for roaches who wanted to escape those deadly hotels. Ah, St. Joan of Arc. Thomas George Wolfgang Duck, an innovative chef known for his imaginative pairings of fresh local ingredients with his own version of what's tasty today. I like to cook, and I'm an imaginative fox. A chef outfit just might come in handy. Ahem.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't see you come in, Chef Wolfgang. What a pleasant surprise.
Well, I was in the neighborhood and I thought to myself, my, it has been a long time since I last prepared food inside a giant mechanical dog.
Yes, well, of course, as a fellow master chef, you are welcome to make use of my kitchen.
That's very generous of you. I believe I...
But you may not use my wooden spoons. The purple ones, they are mine and I need them.
Of course. How foolish of me.
You know, of course, that too many master chefs spoil the broth.
Chef Dinah, I can honestly say that compared to you, I am merely an imposter.
Oh, Wolfgang. You are such a kidder. You are too kind, too kind. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir.
Amazing! The key goes into the oven full size and comes out tiny, much like my Aunt Ethel's meatloaf. Up.
Where do you think you're going? That exhibit is closed.
It's all right. I have a key.
Oh, well. If you've got a key, then go right in.
Ah, the right key. Excellent. See, I told you I had a key. That's the... The fingerprint replicator utensil kit. How does this work, Professor Quack?
You'll eat this one up, Spy Fox. You place the fingerprint sending fork device on your target's plate. Then, when they pick it up to start eating, their fingerprint will show up on the fingerprint receiving spoon device.
This is hands down one of your... This opening is too small to get through. It'll take someone much smaller than myself to get through. There you go, Walter. You've got to find Dottie Dash, the microfish.
You can count on me, Spy Fox. Look at that cargo. This is Walter Wireless reporting from WeWorld. This car is my ticket to the Dream House. This is the only way to travel. This is Walter Wireless reporting from WeWorld. This just in, design flaw discovered in Dreamhouse. What a shocking waste of valuable attic space. Well now, things are starting to look up. I've been told that it's impolite to stare, but in this case, I'll make an exception. This button opened that door. The refrigerator is now in cold storage. My instinct tells me I'm getting closer to Dottie Dash's location. I can open and close the top drawer with this button, but will it sort my socks? This button opens and closes the bottom drawer. And the $74 million question is, who invented the retractable TV? Close, but no banana. Typically, I would open and close the drawer. Calm, cool thinking pays off. Film at 11. Around and around and down. This is Walter Wireless. Eureka. Astounding. There.
Walter, I'm glad you found me. I've been on surveillance here in WeWorld, searching the airwaves for anything suspicious. I intercepted a smelly message that has to do with some activation code. My equipment went on a fritz before I could get the whole message to you in Spy Corps, but I think it's really important.
I'm sure it is, but if it was a radio message, how do you know it smelled bad?
Not smelly, smelly. The Society for Meaningless Evil, Larceny, Lying, and Yelling.
All right, our evil nemesis. So what was the rest of the message? I need to transmit it to SpyFox right away.
Of course. The activation code is pineapple, grape, orange.
Got it. Walter Wireless calling SpyFox.
Please stand by.
Come in, SpyFox.
I read you loud and clear, Walter. Did you find Dottie Dash?
I did. I'm going to transmit the activation code Dottie intercepted to you via the SpyWatch. Stay tuned.
Pineapple, grape, orange. I've got it, Walt. Good job, Dottie.
Thanks, SpyFox. The rest is up to you now.
Good luck, SpyFox. This is Walter Wireless, signing off.
I've got the off-switch activation code. Now that LaRoche is in for it.
I have been waiting in line for over 12 hours to ride the ride. Famous French pastries of the past. A cream-filled adventure. It was the highlight of the fair. The attendant refused to let me on because I was not tall enough to go through the turnstile. The turnstile. The other, taller kids laughed at me. I thought that one day it would be I who would do the laughing. Ha ha ha! I am laughing. Ha ha! See, it is I who is laughing. Yes. Very soon the evil dog buck will be fully wound. And without the off switch there will be no way for anyone to stop me from crushing all the turnstiles and conquering the world!
Who are some of the skaters that you've trained?
That skater who fell during the 1965 Autumn Games. Remember her?
Very well.
Well, I didn't train her.
I like roses.
I throw one. Only the skaters who do a perfect single snow boot.
I can gather information about the single snow boot ice skate move with this talk balloon. What do you know about the single snow boot ice skating move?
You look tense. Let me give you a massage. I tell you, kiddo, I did the single snow boot as the masked she-bear. In fact, that skating move is fully illustrated in the latest edition of the bi-monthly magazine Skaters Weekly in a color diagram and everything.
Color diagram? May I have that?
It's all yours, sweetie.
Thanks. What can you tell me about that trophy?
You don't want to hear about that.
Well, all right.
It was back in my younger days as the masked she-bear. I used to cut up the ice as a famous ice skater.
That's the spot. Tell those. That's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good. Now I'm set to show off the moves I've learned in the Spy Ice Follies. This should do the trick. I was so good I burned the skates out. Oh well, I don't need them anymore.
You did it, kid! I haven't seen a move like that since Sonia Henpeck.
Thank you. What a perfect red rose. Is this Plant World?
Correct, my dear. I am Madam Ladybug, the slightly irritated owner of Plant World. Instead of the beauteous red rose I ordered, I've been sent a mutant Venus flytrap by Napoleon LaRoche.
Nice cage, though.
A locked cage for which I have no combination. On top of it all, this particular Venus flytrap has something in its mouth.
Interesting. It's the off switch. How diabolical of LaRoche to feed it to a mutant Venus flytrap. I need to get that plant and somehow open its trap so I can get the off switch. Madame, would this rose be suitable?
I thank you. Now, if I could only open that display cage, I would replace that mutant fly trap with this beautiful rose. Sadly, however, I was not given the combination.
I see.
But you can still have the fly trap.
Houdini, I'm not. I'll have to find the combination to that locked display cage. It's some... That's not going to do me any good. Interesting, but I don't think that will help. I can't see anything. I need a way. That won't do me any good. Taffy, kiwi, and pancakes. This thing really does tell you what you've eaten, but it won't let me in, so I guess I need to eat something else. I wonder why, like my father used to say, if you can't say something, I don't want to... You look like a dare... I'd like to borrow... It's the off... It's the off code. That won't do me any good. Although that looks scrumptious, I think I'll pass right. That Venus flight. LaRoche, when I've licked this evil dogbot of yours, I'm going to take a vacation somewhere where the restaurant serves pancakes.
I'm afraid, Monsieur Spy Fox, the only vacation you will be taking is back to jail. Now stop escaping!
No time to... How about lending me your dark goggles?
Since I don't have my lucky clear goggles, I need something to wear.
It says... That's not going to do me any good. What can you tell me about Napoleon LaRoche?
He spends all of his time with his plants.
He should be watching your act.
He doesn't have proper audience etiquette.
Please stand by.
How's life, Spy Fox?
Well, I got the candy apple, but Agent Lenny gave me a code that's too small to read.
Maybe it's too late to shape an opinion. Open your mind. Monkey Penny, out.
Good thing I like riddles, or this could be frustrating. Mobile Command Center. That won't do me any good. Ooh, a magnifying glass.
Yes.
I can see a square, a star, and a triangle on this leaf. The flytrap is locked in this... I did it!
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll just replace that atrocious flytrap with this beauteous rose.
Nicely done. I can dispose of that flytrap for you.
How polite. Obviously, you're a fox with home training.
Yes, I am housebroken, thank you. That won't do me any...
Please stand by.
How's the mission going, Spy Fox?
I'm at a loss.
Sometimes we don't know that we already know.
Meaning?
Meaning, good luck. We're behind you on this. Monkey Penny, out.
Mobile? That's the turn. That's the...
Stairs.
Here's where I keep my spy gadgets.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
That's not going to do me any good.
Someone's in the...
I'm not in the mood. That looks... Although I'm not in the mood to eat right now. What kind of foods don't go on sticks?
Any food can go on a stick, honey.
It says food cloning.
Good question.
What question?
The cloning machine can only replicate food.
Am I needed for this? It's the opcode for the evil dogbot. It's the opcode for the evil dogbot. Pineapple. It says the... You seem like a... I'd like to borrow those... That's not going to do... This thing says that my breath consists of taffy, kiwi, and pancakes. Although it's a good combination, I still can't get in. I need to find out what I don't...
Someone's in the kitchen.
Perhaps you'd like to share one of the many high points of your career as a chef.
Well, I once swallowed a whole container of yeast.
I guess that's one way to get a rise out of the chef. When I get inside LaRoche's evil dogbot, I'll be... Are there any great moments in your career that really stand...
Well, I remember the time I fell into the colander.
And what happened when you... It's the opcode for the evil dogbot. Pineapple. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. Here's where my notes go. I use the... Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. That's not going to do me. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. That won't do me any good. That won't do me any... That breath analyzer is letting that bad guy type with the glasses on into the evil Dogbot's Achilles heel. I still can't see what breath is shown on... Ah, these... Where? These binoculars work swell. Wearing... Interesting, but... These binoculars work swell. It's fun to look at things close up. What a great way to view the fair. I can see that goon breathing into the analyzer. Something's appearing on screen. It looks like pickle pot pie. That breath analyzer is checking for the aroma of pickle pot pie. I just need to eat some pickle pot pie and breathe into that breath analyzer and then... Do you have any pickle pot pie here?
Nothing like that here. Only food on sticks. You should try the Chateau La Roche restaurant.
Can you prepare pickle pot pie?
Why, I won the French Cooking Medal of Honor for my pickle pot pie. Well, of course I can make it. Well, that is, I could make it. But I only have one pickle right now.
Can't you make it with the one pickle you do have?
Absolutely. Good pickle pot pie must be made with exactly 2 pickles. Here, you can take this one, and if you can find another exactly like it, I'd be more than happy to make you some pickle pot pie.
Thanks, Chef. 2 pickles, eh? I'll get those for you on the double. I have this pickle.
Don't come running to us with your troubles. I think he wants us to clone it, doll. Very well, Lee. You do the honors. No. After you, I insist. No, please. After you.
I'll do it.
Don't touch that! Isn't that amazing?
Yes, but does it do julienne fries?
You can always tell when a customer's not going to buy, Lee. You speak the truth, doll.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Here you are. 2 big, juicy pickles.
Wonderful! How exciting that you should find 2 so identical. They appear to be exactly alike.
Perhaps they're related.
The secret to gourmet cooking is careful mixing of only the finest ingredients.
Hopefully we'll have the opportunity to try that one of these days.
Voila! Oh, thank you!
My breath should now be potent enough to get me past that electronic sniffer and into the secret workings of the giant robot dog.
Someone's in the kitchen with Di.
Oh shit, son.
LaRoche's breath analyzer was no match for a clever international spy like me. I must be in the belly of LaRoche's evil beast. I should have a look around.
Look at them. The fools are unaware that by simply entering the fair, they are making possible my plans for world domination. As they enter the fair, they pass through a turnstile, which rotates a series of gears beneath the admissions gate. These gears, in turn, rotate a giant underground thread screw that passes below the fair to the base of my cleverly disguised giant robot dog. From there, another series of gears turn, spinning the drive shaft, which turn, yet more gears that wind up the massive spring that will power my unstoppable, evil dogbot. When the 1 millionth tourist comes to the turnstile, my evil dogbot will be completely wound. And then, I will unleash the dogbot on the unsuspecting world and conquer it in the name of Smelly! Ha ha ha! Oh, Roach, that is a good one.
Those fly traps are almost identical to the one from Platworld. I'm blinded by the light. I need something to shield my eyes. What can I do to get those goggles? That welder turns his back on the goggles every time something comes down the conveyor belt. I wonder if I can get him to stay at the conveyor belt longer so I can get those goggles. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. I wonder if I can't go over there while the guard is watching. The guard is watching, so I'd better wait. The guard is watching. That makes the conveyor belt go faster. I have the goggles. I believe these are yours, Cape Cod.
My lucky goggles! I can't believe my eyes! Ugh, everything sure smells a lot different with these on.
You mean looks a lot different, don't you?
No, smells a lot different. Where'd you find these?
Sorry, they've been in my pocket for a while. Can I borrow your dark goggles, Cape Cod?
Heck, son, you can have them. I don't need them anymore. Best not to use them for flying out of a cannon, though.
Thanks, that's good to know. The only thing that could complete this picture is a plate of pancakes. The light is bright, but this spy is brighter. It's a room full of Venus flytraps. They're under a big bulb. I wonder what LaRoche is up to. That won't do me any good. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. That's not going to do me. That looks just like the perfect place to set this mutant Venus flytrap. I've never seen so many flies before in my entire spy life. Those fly traps must really open wide when that jar opens to feed them. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. That won't do me any good. That's not going to do me. Here's where I keep my spy. That's not going to do me any good. It seems... I have the off switch. LaRoche's evil scheme is crumbling.
Soon my diabolical plan will reach its fiendish fruition. I will be unstoppable. For who or what can possibly stand up to the onslaught of a big, giant, mechanical dog robot? My sophisticated machine of menace will march across the surface of the Earth and claim it in my name. I will shout my name to the skies. LaRoche! 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 And I will say, yes, what is it? All the world leaders will sit up and beg for mercy. It's quite an evil plan, no?
That's not going to do me any good.
Please stand by.
Calling Monkey Penny.
How's it going, Spy Fox?
It's not. It's at a standstill.
Have you checked your notepad?
I will do that. Thanks, Monk.
Anytime, Spy. Monkey Penny, out.
Here's where my notes go. I use the talk balloons to gather information. Here's where my notes go. I use the talk...
Stirs.
That won't do me any... LaRoche, when I've licked this evil dog... Well, here I am again, quite... That won't do me any... I escaped. The opening and closing of that door must be controlled by some sort of fingerprint recognition device. I wonder what would happen if I try this again. Here you are. It so happens I carry a fork for just this kind of situation.
A fork? I've been looking all over for one.
I learned in boot camp it pays to have a fork at all times.
Thank you. I'm gonna get this spit-roasted boot béarnaise out to Napoleon the Roach before he starts acting like a heel.
It's only a matter of time now before I have LaRoche's prints.
Spit-roasted boot béarnaise, my favorite dish.
This boot was made for eating.
And that's just what I'll do.
Pretty soon that boot is going to be inside of you.
There it is. Now I'm almost ready to give LaRoche the boot. And I don't mean for dinner.
A little tough, but still good.
Let's give this a try, shall we? Like the old song says, a spoonful of LaRoche's fingerprint helps the steel door go down. That must be where I need to set the off-switch activation code. That must be the on switch for the evil dogbot. I'll bet my Uncle Chico's piano keys that is where the off switch must go. At last, the off switch is in its place and the activation code is set correctly.
Finally, the 1 millionth customer has come to the turnstile. The dog bot is now fully operational. Let's hit it!
I don't think this is a good sign. I hope LaRoche has earthquake insurance. Must get to the off switch. Bad Dogbot. Sit.
What? Spy Fox!
You called? LaRoche, your evil days are over.
I don't think so. The sun has not yet set.
I should go in after it. That LaRoche won't get away from me. I wonder what he's up to now.
That Spy Fox thinks he's so smart. I have one more trick to play before I make my escape through these sewer pipes. This computer program will set up 1 million toasters hidden in the dog box. Together, the toasters will simultaneously burn 1 million pieces of toast, leaving a dark gray cloud hanging over the fair for the next 10 months, much like Seattle. Oh no! There is a bug in the program! Ah! I must check my variables and track down all the stray pixels.
That dastardly LaRoche won't get away with that. Not with Spy Fox on his trail. I bet that wrench could come in handy. I have to break through that glass to get it. Ouch! I have to find something other than my shoulder to break that glass. Here's where I keep my spy gadgets. I think that made the sewer pipe move. That pipe looks like it's connected to the pipe directly below LaRoche's getaway cart. This ball peen... That crate is connected by that triangle-shaped bolt to the lever up above. There, that moved the sewer grate out of the way. It's down the drain for you, LaRoche.
What? You again? Uh-oh. That
for doing such a commendable job in catching Napoleon LaRoche, Spy Fox, you get my eternal gratitude.
I had excellent help on this case, Chief.
Ah, yes. I present to you the Grand Golden Family Approved Fortified Supreme Certificate of Excellence.
Thanks, Chief. It was all in the line of duty. For the deductive reasoning and daring deeds displayed in disabling the dangerous and destructive evil Dogbot, for saving the World's Fair from the total devastation, and for defeating the deceptively dastardly and decidedly deceitful villain Napoleon LaRoche, you are hereby awarded this certificate of accomplishment along with Spy Corps' highest honors and unyielding gratitude. Signed by the Spy Corps' Chief and stamped with the Spy Corps' wax seal of excellence.
He's the fox with the gadgets, you know that he'll win every time. So run and hide, you baddies. Here he comes for you. He's Spy Fox. Spy Fox. Spy Fox.
He is a fox who's beyond reproach. Gizmos and gadgets galore. When the bad guys come to call on him, you know he'll even the score. When times are uncertain and mischief's afoot, and baddies are moving about, the fox in the tux will give evil the boot. Spy Corps are coming to call. Spy Fox! He's the guy with the moves and the smarts to solve every crime. Spy Fox! He's the fox with the gadgets, you know that he'll win every time. Spy Fox! So run and hide, you baddies. Here he comes for you. He's Spy Fox! Spy Fox! Spy Fox!